Tech industry is splitting into two different sectors. One sector is shrinking, companies are downsizing, and everyone's struggling to get and keep their jobs in it. But there's another sector of tech that no one is talking about, and it's actually growing and hiring for numerous different types of jobs. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what this sector is, the types of jobs tech companies are hiring for right now, and most importantly, how you can land one of these jobs before anyone catches on. But first, you need to understand why the split in tech is happening, not the stories you see in the news headlines or on Reddit. The truth. And it starts back in 2020 and 2021, when interest rates were basically zero. Money was cheap, and tech investors were throwing cash at anything tech related. As a result, the tech industry went on a historic hiring spree, and the industry boomed. Everyone was getting hired, and remote tech jobs were born. But during those few years when everyone else was working remotely, company executives and tech founders discovered a little secret, a way to save money. They learned that if someone in the US can code from their home in California, then someone else in India, Poland, or the Philippines can code from their home at the fraction of the cost. So a big problem started to happen. Because why would a company pay you $150,000 a year to write code when they can hire someone in another country for $30,000 who does the same exact work? And this new problem isn't just affecting junior software developers anymore. Even senior coders are getting cut. So if the job you want can be done sitting on a laptop with an internet connection, zero FaceTime, then it's being looked at for offshore replacement. That's right. There are roles like coding, QA, and automation testing. Even Scrum Masters and project coordination roles are getting outsourced because a ton of these traditional remote programming jobs are now getting outsourced for 80% less than what they used to pay. But while everyone's panicking about dying roles, there's tech jobs that are growing right now. IT jobs that can't be easily outsourced. Jobs where companies are desperately hiring and struggling to find qualified people. And those are exactly the roles I'm about to show you. You see, while many IT jobs are getting outsourced, there's an entire sector of IT work that can't ever be outsourced. And it's not because companies don't want it. It's because they literally can't. And it'll give you a secure and stable job if you go this route. I'm talking about IT infrastructure roles in the States. These jobs that require to be in person and to perform them. These in-person jobs are now some of the fastest growing in the tech industry. And they're basically insulated against all the changes in the tech industry because they can't be outsourced since you need to be in person to do them. Now, let me break that down exactly to what these jobs are. And then I'm going to show you the exact 5-step path to land one of them, even if you have zero experience today. So, first of all, to understand what these IT infrastructure roles are, you need to understand the layers of how IT teams and generally how the industry is structured. So let's bring it down to the entry level of any IT team. You have the help desk, technical support. Sometimes these jobs can be done remotely, but other times companies need someone on site fixing the physical hardware and setting up the physical workstations and laptops and the Wi-Fi, and dealing with these problems that can't be fixed over a phone call. The next level up is the network admins. They could be also pulling cable, installing devices inside the comm closets. These are the people managing, designing the routers, switches, firewalls, servers, you name it, and the physical infrastructure that keeps everything connected. And although it doesn't sound as cool as the other tech jobs, there's potential for remote IT work. It's stable and it pays extremely well. Then sitting above them are the systems admins. These guys are maintaining the servers, the databases, the storage units, things like that, and making sure these critical systems stay online. Above them are actually the security teams and protecting the company's physical and digital infrastructure. And at the top, you've got IT managers, directors, and CIOs and CSOs. And they make the real-time decisions when something breaks. They also manage these teams. Now let's get into the 5-step game plan that you can use to break into any of these roles by shifting into the tech industry that's growing and not dying. Starting with step number 1. You want to skip college. Get certified instead. Build a portfolio of projects. And you actually don't need a computer science degree to break into the IT infrastructure teams because companies care about one thing. Can you actually do the job? And there's 2 things you need to do to prove them that you can. And one of those things are IT certifications. and you want to stack them. Now, most people will tell you, get the CompTIA A+ so you can break into the tech field. But I don't recommend wasting your time on that. It's the wrong advice because it's too broad, too basic, and the pay is extremely low, when you could actually skip this and work your way into an admin or junior engineer position. So instead, go for the CompTIA Network Plus. This is a certification that actually matters. It proves you understand networking, troubleshooting, and infrastructure, and it's not going to pigeonhole you into the help desk role. These are the exact things companies are looking for when it comes to hiring these in-person roles in the infrastructure team. And the best part, you can learn all this information and get this cert in about 3 to 4 months. Once you have the Network Plus, the second thing you'll need to do is you need to build experience. Now, most people can't get a job because they don't have the experience, right? But you don't have to wait for someone to give you all that experience, like I said. You build it yourself. And here's how to accelerate that. First, go to Indeed or LinkedIn and search for entry-level IT infrastructure roles like network administrator, network technician, or network engineer. Pull up 20 to 30 job postings and then write down the specific experience requirements they're asking for. And you'll start seeing patterns like experience with subnetting, troubleshooting network connectivity, working on wide area network protocols like EIGRP or BGP, setting up routers and switches, setting up wireless devices and Wi-Fi infrastructure. Once you have that list, you need to build your hands-on projects and match those requirements. And this can be accomplished by setting up your home lab or getting like a rack of Cisco equipment. Usually for under $1,000, you can set up a pretty nice physical lab as well. If you want to do it virtually, download VirtualBox for free and create virtual machines running Windows servers or Linux servers. And then set up your own network with routers and switches, buying used equipment off eBay. And you don't need expensive equipment. Take screenshots, write up what you did, what problems did you hit and solve, because this becomes your proof of experience. So when you apply for these jobs, you'll stand out because you're just going to show exactly what you built in your home labs. Now, let's talk about how you actually land that first job, which is step number 3, strategic applications. Most college grads or desperate job seekers spam all the different job sites with hundreds, if not thousands, of applications. But honestly, that's a waste of time. Instead, there's a few unconventional strategies I'm going to get into that you can get you in front of the right people without having to send your application thousands of times. First, you want to target local IT service companies directly. Search Google or LinkedIn for IT service companies near me or managed service providers in your city. Those companies are hired to handle IT support for multiple businesses, and they're usually always hiring, and they're well connected to other companies that are. So make a list of 20 to 30 of these companies, and then either on LinkedIn or go to their websites to find the hiring managers or peers, and then send them a connection on LinkedIn and email the following framework: compliment, question, connect. Let me show you example how this works in the real world. On LinkedIn, these would be 3 or 4 separate messages. Via email, it's just one. First, compliment. Hey John, dig the fact that your team ran a marathon and raised funds for blood cancer. That really resonates with me because my cousin went through this last year. Then, here's your question. Saw you've been at a company for a while. Do you guys mostly focus on enterprise IT projects or SMBs clients these days? After that, personalize it. Also saw you're in downtown Cleveland. I'm over here in Westlake, but at least once a week I go to Rufado's. You want to pivot into asking them if they'd be open to coffee or chat about the IT industry because you just got your Network Plus and you're looking to break in and you're just so excited. This alone will make you stand out from every other applicant. This leads to something amazing. And you're doing this while you're updating your LinkedIn profile, looking all professional, and you're gonna apply through LinkedIn and different job boards. You see, you have something most people don't. You have hands-on experience, a portfolio of projects, and you've also done social networking to reach out and engage with these hiring managers and peers. And because no one else is doing this, you're gonna stand out. And third, you wanna network in person while everyone's remote. This is what makes you stand apart. So find that local meetup or user group in your area. Show up, introduce yourself, talk to people, but don't just go job hunting. Instead, make friends, make connections. Ask them about how they got into IT and what makes them so excited about this company that they're at. And if something comes up, guess what? You're gonna be the first one they think about. And if you do all these 3 things, I guarantee you, you'll start getting interviews. And then once you start landing those interviews, it's step number 4. Get interview reps in. Because when people finally get the interview, they freeze up because they're not prepared. So here's what you need to do to not end up in that situation. First, I want you to research the company before you walk in. Know what they do, what their mission is, what they care about. This shows that you're serious and not you're just applying anywhere. Second, practice the common questions. Things like, tell me about yourself. Describe a time when you solved an IT problem. Have your answers ready, short, specific. Third, I want you to ask smart questions at the end. This is gonna make you stand apart from anyone else. What's the biggest challenge that your IT team is dealing with right now? This shows that you're thinking long-term. Fourth, dress like you care. Even if it's a casual IT job, looking professional, it signals respect. And finally, follow up after that meeting. Send a thank you email and within 24 hours and mention something specific from the interview to show that you are paying attention. So if you're nervous about interviews, just practice daily. Do mock interviews with a friend and record yourself answering these questions and watch it back. The more reps you get in, the more confidence you build. Finally, step number 5, onwards and upwards, because your first IT infrastructure job isn't the finish line. It's a stepping stone. And what you want to do is after you get into that IT team, absorb everything like a sponge. Shadow the senior engineers, volunteer for IT projects, stay overnight, document whatever you learn, and keep getting certified. Ask your manager what type of training and budget is available. Get into the reimbursement programs. Most companies have budgets for this, by the way. Employees, the problem is they just don't ask. Then after a year or 2 of experience under your belt, it's time to move up. Get your Cisco CCNA and go deeper into advanced networking. And then on top of that, get your CompTIA Security Plus so you could start showing a variety of skill sets from network engineering to even cybersecurity. Now, if you're not sure which path in IT to take or which certs you need to get hired, we built a free quiz that tells you exactly which high-paying IT job you should pursue based on your personality, your lifestyle goals, and your current skill level, and the path to land that dream job. It takes 3 minutes, it's personalized, and it's 100% free. So tap that link on your screen or in the description to get your custom IT career path today.